We're continuing on. Yay. Here we are with Hawk Talk number 2. And my friend and also this year's NAFA coordinator, Jenni Buckley, is with me here. And say hi, Jenni.
Hi. Glad to be here.
Yeah, she's so thrilled. She's kind of I kind of caught her a little off guard today because I told her this was going to be video too. So she's trying her best not to be too mopey about that, I think. So,
Doing my best.
so anyway, the whole point of this second update for all of you who are members and even non-members and all that kind of good stuff is I've been asked by the powers that be to try and coordinate this recording with Jenni and go over some of the kind of somewhat, I guess, loose-ish itinerary right now for the upcoming NAFA Meet, which is going to be held again.
December 1st through 6th in Liberal, Kansas.
Yep. And so real quick, I guess we might as well just start off with kind of an update about hotel status. So what's the latest that you've heard with the bookings for the hotels and stuff?
Okay, so this year we do have 2 meet hotels. The way that they're situated is the 2 hotels are separate, and then the area where like vending and speakers, the conference center itself, is kind of tucked in the middle of them. So right now, so the 2 hotels are Fairfield Inn and then the Hampton Inn. And right now, from what I understand, the Fairfield Inn is booked out. And then the last I checked, which was a couple weeks ago, there were still rooms available at the Hampton Inn. So there's really, because I keep getting asked which one is the official Meet hotel. They're both the Meet hotel. Like I said, they're not attached to the conference center. So whichever you prefer, and whichever one has rooms, book there.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. So I guess that's good to know. I wasn't even really sure yet what the whole layout was going to be. Yeah, I mean, because usually, I mean, it's always different from meet to meet whether or not all the activities and stuff are going to be held in the same building as the hotel, or if there's like a separate deal and all that kind of good stuff. So that's good to know.
So yeah, that's just I'm trying to remember accurately. See, I've never been to Liberal, Kansas, but my co-chair Ryan Van Zant, he took a trip out there, I think in March, and checked everything out. Um, each hotel has um, just some different amenities. Like one of them has a bar, not like a always running kind of bar, but one that will have stocked and manned in the evenings. Um, and then I believe it's the Hampton Inn that has separate, smaller rooms in it, so we can do like daily seminars, workshops, stuff like that. I could be misremembering all of this. I have a lot going on up here right now, especially as we are less than 2 months away from the meet. So if I've gotten that wrong, I apologize. I'm doing my best.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, you mentioned workshops. So what's on the docket so far, at least for that? What have you got lined up so far, at least for that?
So right now I have let me check my notes here real quick. Like I said, doing my best. Um, let's see. Right now, I have Jeff Fincher doing a workshop, kind of about using different sorts of firearms, especially as it comes to abatement. He does a lot of abatement with all sorts of methods, and it doesn't always just have to be birds. So I think that will be valuable. I also have Jeff Reddig. He's going to do something along the lines of exercise, fitness, getting your bird ready for the season, keeping them strong during the season on off days, things like that. So those are the 2 that I have lined up for midday seminars. I
Okay.
still
And
for more. So
Fair enough. And those are going to be running every day, like concurrently each day, like Monday through Friday or whatever.
we'll probably just do Monday through Thursday. I think Friday gets a little hectic with it being the last day. There's the weathering yard breaking down, all of that. So I'd rather people go help the weathering yard with breaking down versus sitting in a nice warm classroom somewhere.
Gotcha. Okay. And so I guess the next kind of valid question, then piggybacking off of that, I should say, is guest speakers. How's that looking so far?
It's great. We've got some great guest speakers this year. You are one of them, as I'm sure you're aware.
Yeah,
Um,
that'll be the night that everybody will probably be cleaning out their game bags, their vehicles, whatever. If they got extra
Doctors
mutes,
don't do that. They have
yeah.
time.
If they got extra mutes, they got to clean out of their hawk box. At that point in time, that'll be the night that everybody probably chooses to do that, I guess. So,
Again, they don't do that. Falconers are, um, we don't do that. So they'll be there. Don't worry.
go ahead.
Um, yeah, we have several great speakers lined up for this year. So Corey Rolke is going to do one on flying your first big long wing. So large long wings 101. Um, Tom and Jen Colson are going to do one on Harris hawking across America. Um, you. This is not in order, by the way. So um, yeah, don't hold me to this because I don't know what the order is going to be. I will know by then, but not now. And then Jeff Fincher is also going to do one on hawking squirrels with red tails.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, and I guess since I'm talking to you, I could go ahead and just briefly describe what I'm doing then. So yeah, mine's just going to be more or less just falconry chronicles around the world, and the basic theme of it is like, what are some of the similarities, what are some of the differences in falconry between our country and some of the countries I've been to. And there's a couple of overriding things that I've noticed over the last couple years, and a little bit that have been a little bit eye opening to me, and I just kind of want to reiterate some of those things, bring some different things to people's attention. Like, for example, that a lot of other countries wish they could have what we have. Um, there's a lot of countries that, well, I mean, a couple in particular that actually really favor rules and regulations because they think it would actually improve falconry in their countries. And then, of course, the fact that, some countries it's been made illegal basically overnight and they've had to fight really damn hard to get it back. So,
Mhm.
that kind of stuff is just some of the things I'll be kind of talking about, and all that kind of good stuff. So there you go. There's your elaboration for me anyway.
Yeah, I think that'll be great because you have more experience than most of us traveling around and learning about falconry all over the world. So I think that'll be really fun to hear about.
Cool. Yeah. No, it'll be interesting. Like I said, try my best not to make it too boring for people, and just make sure that you drink a little bit extra before you come, and I'm sure it'll be great for everybody. So.
Right, right. If I can even make it that night, I've got a vehicle to clean out apparently.
Well, yeah, or your hot box, or even in your case, you can use the whole purse excuse,
Yep,
cleaning out your purse or whatever after your game bag. So
right.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So, uh, um, and I guess the other question I just thought of that would be pertinent also is, how are people going to find out with this particular meet about available spots, that we have permission on and all that kind of good stuff? Has that been broached yet or anything?
So our land coordinator this year is Chris Kimball, who lives in the area. So he's been doing a lot of work going out there and scouting lands. And then Tyler Rankin will be helping him this year doing. I've always really appreciated that little QR code map that we have where you can click on. It's interactive. It's great. I think that is so much more helpful than just having a paper map. I mean, we have the technology, so let's use it. So those two are putting that together for us.
Cool. No,
Yeah,
yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, I haven't been to Kansas in forever. The
that's
last time
this
I
last week.
yeah, yeah. I mean, the last time I went was several years ago, and that was more the Dodge City, Garden City area. So I'll be really interested to see. Has anybody heard yet, as far as anybody given any reports about how numbers are for jackrabbits and all that kind of good stuff around there this year? Or
Here, game numbers are doing well in Kansas. Again, I haven't personally been out there, so well, not since the last meet, but this year I have not been out there. But I've heard game numbers are good. Um, I got to be honest, I only listen to the rabbit ones because that's really important to me.
yeah,
That's great. Um, yeah, I hear other stuff is doing well. I mean, we got a lot of rain last season, so hopefully, um, all that upland game and ducks are doing well. So
cool beans.
yeah,
Yeah,
there's
so
always one disappointed. So that's how a meet goes.
it is what it is. I mean, I mean, everybody I think that's been to NAFA before or even haven't been to NAFA before has heard that, I mean, the big chunk or the big percentage of the appeal of going to this particular meet is to meet people,
Mhm.
talk to people, meet up with people that you know but haven't seen in forever and all that kind of good stuff. So regardless, as I've mentioned before, I've gone on record and saying that sometimes I have more fun at meets like that and without even bringing a bird. I mean, it just is what it is sometimes. I mean, competing with a lot of people and at the same time for a lot of different, you know, spots and everything else. And I'm sure it'll be fun regardless. Is
Yeah,
moral of that story.
and I would agree with you that I mean, my expectations for going to a meet are to hang out with friends that I haven't seen for a year and um, just good quality time with good people. And if there's game to go with it, even better. But you've it's really hard to have 100+ people descend on an area and hope that game numbers are good for every single person. And there's always going to be work that people are going to have to do to find good spots. Just because we have the land available does not mean we have the resources to go out and completely scour each plot of land. So people are going to have to do the work just like every year. And, we do our best. And yeah, but if you just go and have fun with your friends, then it's great.
For
It's gonna be
sure.
great.
For sure. What are we missing? What have we not talked about that we needed to discuss here?
Um, I would say that I'm really excited about this year's meet artist. I'm not going to reveal who that is yet. Really excited about this style of artwork. So it's something that is different. We haven't had it before. Um, yeah, really excited about it. Can't wait for everyone to see it.
Cool. And yeah, I guess we should what are the well, I guess everybody will see it eventually, but is there anything different in particular other than the previously announced Andy Ellis, artwork, sweepstakes for the falconry fund and stuff that may or may I don't know if it's been decided yet whether or not drawing is going to happen for sure yet on the banquet night or not. But I mean, is there anything else that's going to be happening banquet night other than
I think it's probably going to run very similar to how it does in past years. We'll eat some food. We'll listen to a great speaker. We'll have great raffle items. But as far as that Andrew Ellis painting goes, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you at this time because I haven't heard anything. Um, but if that updates soon, I will find out, and then
well,
we can
yeah,
update
yeah.
that.
I was going to say moral of the story, everybody, if you want to enter, I would just be on the safe side. I would make sure to have whatever entries bought by the time the meet rolls around, just to
Yeah,
be on
just
the
go do
safe
that.
side.
Also,
Yeah.
I will add, pre-registration for the meet ends October 27th, so go do that. Um, yeah, just quit messing around. Go enter your raffle drawings, go register for the meet, just get it all done now. Don't worry about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I mean, early bird is definitely already ended. It's done and
Yeah.
gone, but yeah. definitely don't wait around, and definitely don't wait around and trying to figure out if you're gonna where you're gonna stay and stuff too.
Oh,
Snooze, you
yeah.
lose on that also.
Yeah, just get it all taken care of now. Please, please pre-register. It just makes everything so much easier for Lauren Reddig, the membership secretary, to take care of all this. Don't do it when you come, please.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Any other final thoughts? I mean, this is I figured this would probably be another kind of short, sweet, to the point type of update or whatever. Or I should say a short, sweet, to the point update. But any other final thoughts to worth mentioning or anything?
Can't think of anything at the moment, but I'm sure as soon as I click close on this little chat, I'll be like, oh, but you know. Oh,
Gotcha.
we do have a Facebook page for meet updates. It is 2024 NAFA Field Meet. So just go look that up. It has our logo, done by Jen Campbell Smith. It's the Kreider's red tail chasing a jackrabbit. So go log into or follow that page for updates.
On Facebook.
Yep.
Yep. Cool. All right. Um, I really can't think of anything else to ask at the moment either, but I'm sure it'll probably, if I do, it'll be like you. Right after I hit end recording, it'll
Yeah.
pop back up. So um, I'm gonna talk to the other powers that be again to see if they're wanting to do anything other or any other updates anytime soon or anything like that. And worst case scenario, make some notes and mention it the next update, I guess. So
Okay. Yep. Sounds good.
awesome. Well, thanks for doing this, Jenny. And like I said, if anybody has any questions in the meantime, should they just email you or should they just maybe post those questions on the
Uh,
Facebook page or
yeah. Either or. My email address is Buckley, Buckley, J81 @gmail.com. So don't call me. I don't like to talk on the phone. So you can text me if you need to, but definitely email me or talk to me through Facebook. So
yeah, no, sounds good. Sounds good. All right. Well, if you don't have anything else, then I guess we can go ahead and call this good and hang out for a minute while these files upload after. But yeah, I mean, thanks again for doing this. And yeah, until next time, I guess. Well,
yeah,
worst
good to
case, yeah,
see you
yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah. I was gonna say worst case scenario. See you there. So,
Yeah,
all right.
thanks.